Ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, guys. If you're new here, my name is Lisa. I'm a fashion blogger on Instagram and TikTok, and here on YouTube I'm taking you all around New York and the East Coast with me. So today me and you are gonna travel to upstate New York for something that I didn't do in years, and it's hiking. We're taking a train from Grand Central Station, and it's just a quick hour and a half train up north, and we're gonna go hiking. It's beautiful fall foliage. It's a gorgeous city, and we're gonna have some food, so it should be a fun day. Okay guys, my quick outfit of the day. I am wearing H&M long sleeve just to get warm inside, and I'm tucking it in my pants, which is from Amazon, and then sweater and the jacket is from Zara, and Nike shoes. And I'm not taking it back, I'm taking it back. Something that I haven't taken out since 2018, so should be fun. So we just got to the Grand Central, and it's the first time I ever take the train here. Even though I live in New York City for 6 years, I always go from Penn Station or even Hoboken if I'm going to Jersey. But it's really nice here and I love it here, and I'm gonna share one hack with you if you didn't have time to eat, and if you're trying to eat in Grand Central, do not stand in lines on main level. Go downstairs. There are bathrooms in the basement, and there's so many restaurants. It's like a food court, and don't waste your time on the main level like I did. I stood in line for coffee in like, it was 15-minute line, and I got a cold bagel. And downstairs you can get a nice meal. Taking a train was the best idea. On one side you have Hudson River with gorgeous mountains with fall foliage, and on the other side is like a little forest you go through with also golden leaves and some pretty houses. So it's only $20 ride, and it only takes an hour and a half. So instead of taking a car, think about taking the train. Another way to get here is on an 11-hour cruise that goes from New York City, and it starts from $99 and up, and it only goes through September to November 10th, so save it for the next week. So we get to this beautiful small town called Cold Spring. It's an hour and a half outside of New York City, and it's so gorgeous with the fall foliage. It's a little windy, as you can see. I'm using my sweater as a scarf, but it's nice, it's sunny. There's like Main Street behind me with some restaurants, art shops, some nice coffee, and we are about to find a trail. There's many of them, except for we need the easiest one because we want to spend like 2-3 hours max, and most of them are 5-6 hours, so let's see what we can find. Since Cold Spring is located on a cliff, there are 2 levels of the city. Marina is on the lower level, and we just got to the upper level. We just took stairs from the marina. So we did a little shopping for souvenirs, and now we're on the way to the trail. I'm not sure if we're gonna get there because the sun is setting in a couple of hours, and I don't know how long it's gonna take, but it's such a pretty small town that it's worth just coming here, especially on Halloween. They actually have Halloween parade today that we didn't know about, so we got lucky here. So let's see what day has ahead for us. View is already just so gorgeous, and it's only the parking lot. Cannot wait for the actual trail. We're about to step on the trail, and we found this gorgeous scenic spot with some barbecue here, and it smells like a barbecue from my childhood. You know, like a little house in the countryside, your own chickens, your own cows, and just a barbecue. Every time I drive a little bit out of New York City, I am asking myself, why do I live in the city? Why do I live in the city when this is it's just an hour outside of Manhattan? But it's so gorgeous, it's so quiet, people are so nice, so friendly, nobody is trying to run you over with the car, nobody is trying to like outrun you on the street. It's so amazing, and look at this view. Like, what? How gorgeous is that? Okay, so we just got on the trail and we have a map here. So let's see where it goes. We picked the easiest one. It's called Cornish Trail, and it takes a few hours to go all the way up there to a private estate, but we're gonna do a 40 minutes trail to like some nice castle to see some views, and then go back down for a Halloween parade. After 40 minutes of walking, we got to Cornish Estate, which is a 650-acre estate, which was built in 1912 by a Chicago diamond businessman, and then 5 years later bought by Edward J. Cornish, New York City national gas businessman. Unfortunately, in 1956, almost 20 years after Edward's passing, fire ruined so much of this estate. And finally, in the 60s, it became a part of Highlands State Park.
We got up to a Cornish estate, and that's the first stop on the easiest blue trail, and it's like 30 to 40 minute walk from the parking spot, and that's so gorgeous. It was built in 19th century, and there's still pieces stand, and it was a farmhouse. They had a pool, they had like all the amenities, and it's right next to a river, and the view of the river is just so gorgeous. You can't see it here, but I'm gonna show it in the next clip. I feel like that's my dream. It's getting cold outside, so I'm really glad I brought this sweater with me. It's not really cold, it's just windy, and we don't want to get sick again. I was just sick for longer than a week. I feel like I belong in the forest now, just because my outfit is matching all the leaves. Oh, it's so warm, it's so nice. The dogs. We're waiting for our coffee here, and the best tip for you guys is that if you come here on the weekend, just be aware of extreme lines. We're standing for like 15 minutes in line for a coffee, and now we're sitting in line waiting for our coffee, and that's totally understandable. And also it's Halloween today. We just got from Halloween parade, so maybe that's why. But just to let you know, on the weekend it might get busy. But it's still worth it. It's still a beautiful city. It's still the coffee. I got some coffee. I got a caramel apple latte, and they also have their own pumpkin spice syrup, and they have hot cider, and they have spicy cider as well. So I think it's perfect, and it's really tasty. It has a lot of sugar in it, I believe, but in the perfect cold night like this, this is what you need.
I like your costume.
Good morning. So we're just here waiting for our train, and we're just sitting around, just sitting next to a river and just listening to the waves. And I am using my phone for the lights because without it there's literally no lights left. It's so beautiful outside, so quiet outside. Even the air is different than the city, and it's so safe. Perfect. People who live here are really, really lucky. Hey guys, back in New York City. I am again in Grand Central Terminal, and I am trying to find a subway because I need to go to World Trade Center, which is all the way downtown. And I was gonna walk a little, but it's Halloween and it's so crazy in Midtown as like usual. And there's too many bars around with too many people, so it's not my vibe anymore. I'm gonna take a train, I'm gonna have some food delivered, and I'm gonna spend an evening in bed watching some movies. That's Saturday night I'm looking forward to.